welcome to Fifth Third Stadium, home to the Kennesaw State Owls. As we'll see a squad from the American, the South Florida Bulls, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Kennesaw State Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Bulls will kick it off to get us underway. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Kennesaw State's offense takes the field for the first time today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was singing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was.
Oh, he's got some space. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. First down and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Trying to get behind the defense. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
I don't know how the defense allowed that guy to get so wide open. Obviously, he's got tons of speed. We know that. But you've got to key on him and at least have 2 people running with him deep down the field. That time, that must have been a coverage bust because he was way too open.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Good timing on the quick out. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too, understanding the situation. It's 3rd down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up 4th down.
Yeah, how about it? Never a doubt. 4th down, you stick true to the RPO game and who you are. Hand the football off, make the right read, get the big 4th down conversion.
Get it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Kennesaw State hopes to be wise here in the red zone. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the left. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It's first down from the 11. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man quickly. Runs through the tackle. Oh, it's a fumble.
What are you doing?
And a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Gonna look downfield again. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. Fitted in the window for the score.
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting a drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
He's out of bounds at his own 16-yard line, and he just couldn't find the corner on that return. So USF's offense will go to work for the first time. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, they've been proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
In the gun, looking to throw on third down.
Are you kidding me?
It's a seam wide open, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, USF.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch.
Well, that was ugly.
In a big moment here in this game.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets a block. Oh, what vision. Can they catch him? He will score. Touchdown, Owls. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often.
Hey, bud.
You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returner, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Pulls it in, it's Wagner.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
Finding open areas. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Bulls come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Looking to throw for it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Bennett. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he's stopped. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. The play action fake. Catch in the middle. It's McLaughlin. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Tight end now in motion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And the Bulls line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Inside the 40. All down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Joyner. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. The give. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you've practiced all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
Slams ahead. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. A long way to go for this offense. To the ground with the back. He slips and slides his way out to the 14.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
The Bulls are in the hurry-up.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Off-play action on first down. That's caught. It's Wagner.
When you play zone and you drop back, you're dropping back to a spot. And that means there's going to be holes, and the quarterback has to do a good job of reading it, seeing it, throwing it between those holes. He does a really nice job there. Makes the defense pay.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Well, this is a quarterback who's not known for his running ability, obviously. We've seen him make some great throws, but mobility, that's probably not on your bingo card, and you saw it right there. He gets brought down for the sack.
The throw. He's got his man, makes the grab. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. I think the one thing you can say here, Jesse, is that both defenses have done a pretty good job mitigating damages.
Yeah, and on that last drive, not getting it on 4th basically only cost you 3 points. That's the good news. Let's just turn the page, David, and move on.
So I think you can still be aggressive. You can still go for it on 4th down. Now you know you can trust your defense.
They can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Defense got it. They're on the run.
Oh, my God.
Touchdown, Bulls. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. They'll start this drive going to the air. With the catch, it's Joyner. At the 45 on its way. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there.
And they find him early, and I love it because last week they found him often. He had over 100 yards, and they found him throughout this season. This offense is built on his playmaking ability. This dude is unbelievable. He's unguardable, and that's why he's in the Heisman Trophy conversation. That's why he's going to be featured today and hopefully in these later moments in the season when you go win a Heisman.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Unloads it downfield. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
And last week was great for this young man. But, man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
Another incompletion on third down. Kennesaw State will try to move the chains on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bennett. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. DB's right up on the receivers. Give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those five guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those five offensive linemen.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on third and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
They booted away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think we got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Wide open downfield. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. The give on the option. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Setting up the screen. The defense will converge, and out of bounds he goes at the 40. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Defense in press coverage. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. That's caught. It's Bennett. Makes the grab, and not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Bulls can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. He's got an open and they'll move the sticks for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Caught behind the line. It's Wagner. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Makes the grab. Brought down at the 37-yard line, and this defense denies them on third down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Bulls will punt this one away. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
This one's complete. Nice pickup, gets it to the 20. They move the sticks, and they can still stop the clock. The offense has it first and 10 from their own 20. Trying to escape and get it himself. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love this slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
You know, this tight end's a weapon in the passing game. He runs good routes, normally has good hands, but didn't have them there.
So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, big fella almost had a pick right there. Instead, it falls incomplete.
All right, well, the quarterback's showing you he is human after all. Finally throws an incompletion, and not just that, after a couple completions back-to-back-to-back, almost throws a pick.
Now facing a third and long. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Back to pass on second down. Under fire. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback, then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. And the Bulls will call on their punt team. Catches it at the 30. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Wants to fire on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. A low line drive and not his best work. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Got it in the middle. It's McLaughlin. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Bennett. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Bulls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Got his man down.
Are you kidding me?
He's loose down the middle.
Oh, boy.
Touchdown, South Florida. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
And with the extra point there,
this
now
isn't
up
good.
by a touchdown and a field goal at 10.
South Florida, 24. Kennesaw State, 14.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Slips through the line. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. He'll start this drive firing. The sure hands. It's Dennis. Turns it on in midfield. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the first down.
Yeah, and that was tough on the DB, right? He's trying to cover the receiver on a drag route, running back over the middle of the field. You're trying to avoid all the linebackers, all the congestion. He just couldn't stay with them long enough, and as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Leaves it with the back. That'll be a gain of about 7. Leaves him with 3rd and 3.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run.
Headed to the end zone, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
Ain't no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. He does a great job running this route. Great result because of it.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. That lead has dwindled down to 3 now to see if they have a response. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the the middle, it's Wagner. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They closed the gap on their last drive. Now an opportunity to take the lead if they can score here. They'll start this drive going to the air. Going for the big play. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big game.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
And this offense, undeterred by going just 1 for 4 on 4th down, will stay out there to try it again. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got his man. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. These guys have staggered around a little bit in this one. It would be a really good time to get things going if they want to hold off the upset bid.
But they're the favorite for a reason, Reese, and they've got the playmakers on the field. They're only one play away from completely changing the momentum in this game. So the underdog, David, they've got to keep playing at a high level.
And they're the underdogs for a reason.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Kennesaw State has a chance now on first. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. They take the lead with the 6. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
He's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Got the quick completion. Plows through the defense.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast. They force a negative play.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Off the play fake. Ample time in the pocket and lets it go to the left. Fires and picked off. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
He had all day to throw that. This offensive line knew coming into today, their challenge was going to be trying to block up the blitzes and give their quarter.
There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll use the running game on first and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now on 2nd and goal. Fakes the grab. Touchdown, Owls! And they take it in for 6 more points.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point.
Kennesaw State, 35. South
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner goes down. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Catch in the middle, it's McNeil. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. We've reached the break. It's Kennesaw State on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick strike complete. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Miranda. Breaks into the open. And the big gain. They've got it on the 46. And the Bulls will hustle to the line.
They've got the weapons to stay aggressive. He just made a big play. Let's see if we can take a shot here into the end zone, score, and try to save as much time on the clock as we can.
He'll keep it himself. Creates a little room. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. The Bulls pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. They'll move the tight end. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Trying to take it back. The 30. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. And they turn it into a defensive score. They put up another score here in the 4th, and they are well on their way to an 11-1 regular season.
And that just might do it, man. Offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick 6, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
Going to sling it on 2nd down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Got a little space. Turning it on. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. And the Bulls, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The Bulls headed quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Snagged in the middle. It's Bennett. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Bulls look to keep this drive humming. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game. So you definitely want to highlight it, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him. He'll make those contested catches.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Got his man to the left. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
Near the 18-yard line. That's a 1st down for the offense.
Now from inside the red zone. Bringing the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field.
And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Wants to throw on 1st down. Right on the money. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Murray. Oh, that is a nice move to get the ball out to the 36. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Kennesaw State coming out with another 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab over the middle. So, Jesse, they're able to connect on the crossing route against the zone. You run that pattern against that coverage. What do you have to keep in mind?
Well, the receiver needs to know where the soft spot is in the defense so he can gear himself down. And the quarterback, Reese, has to play with great timing. Because if he's too early or too late on the throw, that might get picked.
3rd and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. Got room to work. Oh, he's got some space. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Quick completion to the right.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Fires to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it up to 12. The The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play. Down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. To the air on first down. Gets it to the back. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Fires to the end zone. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14.
Well, this offense really felt coming into today that they were going to have to throw the football. And for the most part, David, this quarterback has been lights out. That time, though, he lets it get away from him a little bit, and that was a quick...
Fires one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. All business today for this ball club. They come out, and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always...